It's always great to have such a great bunch of presenters to do the preparation work for me. So most of the work has been done, so I thank you all for that. As people go into multi-organ failure, which is what tends to happen at the end of your life, metabolic debt increases and you go into a comatose state, and eventually that leads to a decline that leads to a cardiac arrest and death. So these physiological effects, so nutrient and oxygen supply is stopped at that point. Aerobic metabolism is also ceased, so you're now into anaerobic metabolism, where 19 times more glucose is required to generate one energy than in aerobic metabolism. So the energy stores are depleted rapidly. It's like having batteries running down. So the batteries are running down and can't be recharged. Well, we can slow this down with cooling, can't we? This is kind of a roadside example. I hope our chronic patient is never in that situation, where you would start the process using rescue CPR in conjunction with torpor. Get them on, if you can't get them on ECMO, then you're going to go through this procedure. You start the cardiac resuscitation of the thumper, intubate and ventilate. The drug protocols, which must include anaesthetic and some sort of anticoagulation, applying the cooling blankets as you see here, certainly can cool down to 30 before you move to a treatment facility. What happens there? We get them on bypass, get them on, call it cardiopulmonary bypass, call it extracorporeal membrane oxygenation, call it extracorporeal life support, MEC, whatever you want to call it. And there, because if we get them on this kind of machinery, we can restore metabolism. It's surgically safe, as we've seen, down to maybe 10 degrees, cerebral protection, and we get monitoring. We get lots of monitoring, which means that we get control of pressures, blood flow, critical perfusion pressures are maintained, blood gases and biochemistry, fluid exchange, organ recovery and function can be demonstrated. Yes, it's complex to execute, and it's going to require specialist facilities and training, and it's going to add cost. But it will recharge the batteries. So we go from this to a discharged patient's energy stores to recharged.